Radio Molossia.
Presenting President Kevin Baugh's 2025 New Year's speech.
My fellow Molossians, greetings. The world is a little different than it was last year. There's a faint shadow creeping across the land, one that brings foreboding. This feeling is more of gloom than hope, negativity than positivity. Molossia is not immune to this attitude. We are, after all, a part of the world and not above it. But as belts tighten and shoulders hunch, it is important to remember who we are as a nation and what makes us special, the things that make us great. Our nation isn't great because we name oceans after ourselves or because we beat our chests and wave our flag. Molossia is great because of our people, our steadfast, hardworking citizens. Each day, Molossians work to build a great nation and make it even greater. Our diversity is our strength, each person contributing in their own way to strengthen the whole. Each Molossian is a small piece of a mighty mosaic, seemingly trivial, but instead essential to the masterpiece that is our nation. We value each and every citizen of our nation, not just from a government perspective, but also we value each other as individuals. Together, we work tirelessly to build each other up, and that is what builds a great nation. And we celebrate each other as well, for ours is a family nation. We take the time to recognize how special each citizen is. We are not at war with each other in spite of differing views. No, we seek harmony and understanding daily in all that we do. I think we do this well, and it sets Molossia apart as a nation and community. Of course, there is always room for improvement. No nation is perfect. But in placing the needs and desires of our people as paramount and dealing with every Molossian with love and compassion, we march daily towards that elusive perfection. Perfect we're not, but wonderful we indeed are. That special kind of wonderful that makes Molossia the greatest nation on earth. God bless you. Long live Molossia.
News break. This month's news in the Republic of Molossia.
A visit to the United Nations, 13 January 2025. The weekend of 9 through 12 January 2025, His Excellency the President and the First Lady traveled to New York City for a brief visit. One of the principal stops on the whirlwind tour of New York was the United Nations. The Republic of Molossia is not a United Nations member state, not yet anyway, but of course it is the goal of many micronations to become recognized by the UN. As a first step, the President and First Lady took a tour of the UN on Friday morning, 10 January. In the process of receiving his visitor's badge, the President was spotted by an excited crowd of young fans of our nation, creating a mob scene in front of the UN. The President happily took photos with this impromptu sidewalk fan club and shook about 50 hands. It was rather remarkable. After the crowd settled down, His Excellency and the First Lady took the tour of the UN, learning the history, goals, and objectives of this august body. Included were a stop in the chamber, the Security Council, and the General Assembly chamber. Perhaps someday Molossia will have a seat in one or both of these. While at the UN, the first couple watched a presentation regarding the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. The aim of these global goals is peace and prosperity for people and the planet, while tackling climate change and working to preserve oceans and forests. The President has determined that Molossia, while not a UN member nation, will participate in these goals and implement the initiatives in the near future to make them happen. There will be more on this soon. Other highlights of the first couple's New York trip included a wonderful concert in Asbury Park, New Jersey, a visit to the Metropolitan Museum of Art, ice skating at Rockefeller Center, and an amazing Broadway show. It was a remarkable voyage, full of memorable events, and the President and First Lady look forward to a future return to the Big Apple. In other news, Generalissimo Francisco Franco is still dead. New Customs Office, 20 January 2025. The government of the Republic of Molossia is proud to unveil our new Customs Office. After 15 years of stalwart service under the watchful eye of Fred the Customs Guy, the old Customs Shack has now been retired. Deemed too small to properly service the growing number of visitors to our nation in recent years, the old Customs Office was moved elsewhere, perhaps for future service in a new role. The new Customs Office taking its place was formerly the Molossia Post Office, as there are plans for a new, bigger post office in the works. Repurposing the old post office to become the new Customs Office seemed like a wise move. So repurposed it has been, and now sits proudly on the Molossian border with the U.S., ready to light the way to our nation for visitors from around the world. We are quite proud of this new office and are certain it will serve our nation well for many years to come.